Hey Will, how's it going
Hey, how
today?
you doing?
Good, how are you?
Nice to finally see you.
Good, yeah, you too. Hey, when I walked in your office, I noticed you have a St. Louis Blues calendar hanging
Oh
up on your
yeah,
wall.
yeah. My dad's been a fan my whole life, and or in his whole life too. So he kind of just made me a fan. I've loved him ever since I was born.
That's great,
Yeah.
fantastic. Have you had the chance to go to any games this year?
No, I've been super busy around here, so I haven't been in I don't know 2 years, but I watch him a lot though.
Oh,
So
wow, wow, fair enough. I totally understand that.
yep,
Well, hey, listen, so we established a meeting time on the phone the other day of about 10 minutes. Would you say that's still okay
yeah,
today?
yep. That works for me.
Okay, great. And is it okay if I ask you some potentially specific questions and take some notes?
Yeah,
Okay,
yep.
great. And would you be making this decision alone today, or is there anybody else who might be involved with that or would like to sit in on this meeting?
Yeah, normally I have my business partner with me right here, but he's actually out of town on a business doing business. So yeah, I'll relay the information, but no, today won't be here.
Okay, that sounds great. Sounds great. Well, what do you say we get started?
Yeah,
Okay,
sounds good.
fantastic. Do you currently have a strategy for your employee satisfaction process?
Yeah, we don't really not specifically, I guess. Really, all that we do for employee satisfaction is meet up maybe once a month and eat lunch together, or maybe a dinner. It's either one. It's kind of random, and honestly, it's really not very organized. But yeah, we that's all we do really.
Okay, okay, that's fine. And who's responsible for that strategy and making those decisions?
That would be me and my business partner.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. And would you say you're currently satisfied with that? And would you say you're getting the results you're looking for?
I'd say that we're not ultimately not satisfied because I think that it's important. Every owner of a place knows how important it is to develop relationships and keep your employees happy. And so, yeah, I would say that we're not. We don't really put much time into it, which we probably should.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
And would you say that though your dissatisfaction with your process right now, would you say that might be due to a lack of just the lack of events you're having, or maybe the quality and uniqueness of them?
Yeah, I think that, like I said, since we only meet up maybe once a month, it probably affects the relationships that could be developed in that meantime. But yeah, I ultimately think that we can get way better at this whole thing, and it'll just bring everyone kind of closer, and it might ultimately help customer service too.
Okay, great, great. And do you think that your team would value getting together maybe outside of the workplace, outside of company hours?
Yeah, I think that anywhere you work, really, you kind of need to understand and know who you're working with. Honestly, the more you get along to, the more you want to work for each other, and the better you just want to do in general. So yeah, I think that'd be great.
Okay, great. And would you say, stemming off that a little bit, would you think that they could benefit potentially from incorporating the families in as well?
Oh yes, of course.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Families for sure. Yeah, important.
fantastic. And are you experiencing any other issues today related to your employee satisfaction?
Uh, Other than what I was just talking about, I think that it kind of ultimately might lead to, uh, like I was saying, customer service in general. I think that I have a good amount of complaints lately than I have normally, on uh, just serving a simple coffee or something like that. And I just think that maybe what you're talking about here, employee satisfaction, could ultimately help us
Okay.
in a way.
Okay, so just to summarize, to clarify what you're getting at so far, it sounds like you're having some problems with maybe some unloyal employees and potentially some maybe lack of efficiency and lack of communication in the workplace. Is that what
Yeah,
you're?
that pretty much sums it up. Yeah.
Okay, okay, great. Um, would you think that a cohesive workforce then would solve those problems?
Yeah, like was talking about earlier, I think that getting to know your getting to know your coworker and everyone you know work with just kind of brings you together in a different way and makes you want to work for each other. So it ultimately just brings the environment up and more happy and yeah.
Right, right. Um, is there any way you could tell me a little bit more about that?
Um, well, I think that with meeting together and going to doing more than just going to lunch like we were doing, I think that um, it wouldn't only bring us together, but it would also like I said, I keep saying it, but make you want to work for each other. So um, if we do more like employee satisfaction tasks, I think that it would overall help our business improve in customer service and just employee satisfaction.
Great,
Yeah.
great. So you think that would lead to employee growth, personal growth maybe, as well as happier customers as well?
Yes, I think all of those are important and all those would improve for
Okay,
sure.
great. So now just looking towards output, what do you think might happen if I could help you with that?
That would be great. I think that me and my business partner personally have a lot on our plate, and we don't really put a lot of time in organizing this stuff. So if you had an idea, yeah, that would be awesome. I think it
Okay,
would really help us.
well, great, great. So just to summarize what we've talked about today, it seems like you're having some issues with your some en- unloyal employees, as well as some bad communication in the workplace. It's kind of stemmed to some bad customer service reputations, maybe even a loss of customers, and ultimately maybe a little bit of loss of profits. Um,
Yep.
and what you're seeking is an employee satisfaction process and strategy, a new strategy, to take that time and money away from you and put it towards your employees so
Yep.
they can come together as a more cohesive unit, and ultimately improve the workplace.
Yeah, all of that's correct. I think we need to improve in everything you're just talking about, and ultimately improving in employee satisfaction category will help us not only create more loyal employees, but also just better customer service and more business in general.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And what would you say your budget would potentially be for something like this?
I think me and my partner were talking about in like 4 to 5 thousand sounds about right, which would ultimately probably pay off, I
Okay.
think.
Okay, fantastic. Is there anything else that I could help you with today, or any other issues you might be having?
No, that's really the only one that I've kind of noticed around here.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So if I could be the first step in potentially helping you uncover these problems and help you solve them, would you consider working further?
Yeah. Yes, for sure. I think it's, like I said, it's very important. It can help us in many ways.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. So I would love to set up another meeting with you and your partner as well. I'd love to relay this information with him and get him
Yeah,
involved as well.
that's fine.
What would you say about next Tuesday at 4 p.m.? Do you think
That
that would
sounds
work?
great. Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much
All
for your
right.
time,
Yeah.
and we will see you then.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you,
Alex.
Will.